Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Coming at you with another analysis here. This time is killer. I'm gonna be playing Spirit. Now in this game, I was using a Mori because I had a daily ritual that required me to essentially Mori someone. So I just went with the classic Ebony Mori here, and I'm using my standard build that I usually run on all killers, my meta build, right? Besides whispers, right? Whispers are used mostly on public only, but but the rest is pretty much well, and barbecue as well. But the corrupt intervention and pop is really meta here. So right there, I found my first victim already. You see, I could see her from my spawn as well. She spawned really close to me. Knowing the spawns of the survivor helps a lot too. Now, there's a chance here she might vault the window again, but from the sounds here, I can tell that she didn't try that mind game where they usually survivors vault the window and then they slow vault backwards, so it makes no noise. But because she was already injured, it's kind of tough to make that juke work since she makes a lot of noise. So 5 gens first chase pretty quickly here. As usual, I don't like to use add-ons, so not easy any, especially the Mori. Like you don't need add-ons. So I can see from barbecue here they're working on that gen. I couldn't see the others, so they might be close for the save here, with what I'm thinking, right? So I'm hoping here I can use my pop before I go back to the hook or something to find maybe the savior or something. But because I have a Mori as well, I'm not really too worried about defending the hook so much. So right here I'm giving them a chance to save if they're close enough. Not anymore, right? Because I noticed at this time it's likely they will go for the save right now. So I left the Meg there, and I'm looking for that savior right in the open. Like this is usually a good way to spot them. And you see they finished that gen, so that's already means the mag is over there, and that person that finished that gen is over there as well. So maybe there's only one savior at this point. I can tell, by the fact that I couldn't find anyone right now there, it already tells me that like this is the person that finished the gen right here, this Claudette. It tells me already that they're not really worrying too much about the save, probably because of the Mori, so they don't want to like get the guy tunneled. But because I got that mag off the gen, it was really only one gen done, The mag gen is regressing as well because I used pop. This guy kind of messed up here. I don't know what he was thinking. So break this pallet. I saw someone to my right here already, but I noticed I could break the pallet in time as well. So get a hit there. Go back for the, because she got saved. I think I saw the Claudette on my right as well, and so I know she's going for the save already. So I'm gonna get my hit there to secure my pressure on the meg, so she has to heal and not do gens. And then I'm coming back here so I can hopefully kill this. What's her name? I forgot her name of this character. This little woman here. So yeah, so I got him. I'm gonna try to build more pressure here, but I noticed that the Dwight is already too far. So, but I can tell he's behind the house right now, right there. So I know where to search for him after the animation here. And so just like that, is one kill already. My daily is done. The Meg went back for that gen, and possibly they co-opt that gen as well. You can tell they did not heal as well to finish that gen. So that already tells me they're trying to gen rush a little bit, probably to scare the Mori. So because when you gotta take note of these things, like you gotta understand the type of survivors you're playing against. So I can see the Dwight. Is he right there? I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it was the crows that give me his position away, because I could see the first rocks that I was looking there at the edge. Some crows are just landed there, so there was a chance that he was hiding behind those rocks. But then when I looked backwards and I saw the other crows just landing, I already could tell. Okay, that she was not. He was not on that edge that I was looking at. He was further ahead. And because there was no tracks as well, I could tell he was probably hiding behind those rocks where I actually found him. So right there, it was a little mind game, as you can tell. This spell is, kind of unsafe, but because I'm playing, not too unsafe, but because I'm playing Spirit, I can do that bullshit move where you just stand still and they don't know what the fuck you're doing. Which is completely dumb, but it works. And doesn't take any skill, but hey, you're playing Spirit, you might as well do it, right? So, and he got confused there, and everything, so I was able to get my down even though he was near the pallet. He was already injured as well, so it makes it really easy. So you see right there, they were just trying to rush the gen. I didn't bother hitting her. I could see this Claudette here already before I kicked the gen. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I saw her already before kicking the gen. So I knew, you know, she would probably either go for the save at that point, or she would be hiding where she was right there. So right here I'm looking for the Meg. That's why I'm coming back, because I want to make sure that I have pressure on the Meg as much as I have on the Claudette. And just like I expect, I was trying to look for her going for the save, but apparently she was already there. But it's cool because they're in the edge here, which you see. Also a good point is choosing where you hook the survivors is also a very key point on the strategy you apply as when playing killer. Right there, you see I hooked him on the edge. He used an insta heal right here, so that's why he's already healed. Right here, try to swing in hopes that he would drop the pallet early, or try to, you know, because when you do that little short swing lunge, you can hit them. I guess he was trying to use that hard. I don't know what he was thinking here, but either way, I'll take it. So when you do that little short lunge, you can hit them before they finish the animation of dropping the pallet when they try to camp the pallet a little bit. So that's a little trick you can do there to get some free hits. I was hoping he would do that there, so that's why I did the little swing. So like I was saying about the placement of the hooks, hooking him on that edge, the little corner of the map there, you see like he was kind of nowhere to go. Like he was already, either way that he went, either behind the house or further to my right there, I would still see him very easily. So that's the power of like really picking the hooks that you hook the survivors. So that's the reason why I chose that. Right here, I use whispers to find her. You guys probably didn't notice that very well, but I use whispers, and I guessed because whispers told me the distance. I already know. You gotta know the distance, 32 meters on your head, like so a visual image, so you can find people better like this. But she left the loop here, so that's why I lost her a little bit. Now here's an important point. You see, I noticed the window there, so that's why I took the left, so I could cut her off. If I turned the right on the rock there, she would have been able to get enough distance to reach the door, not the door, the vault. Right here, I heard someone dropping down. I thought it was the mag, but it was actually the Claudette. And you see, I'm playing Spirit too, so Spirit you don't really have to focus on the chase that much. You can just use your phasing whenever you want, because the survivors have no idea what you're doing, and you know, you can kind of easily follow them with the sounds. Right here, it was a read as well. I thought she would jump that window, and she kind of did. Slow vaulting. Or she would go around it, I don't know. So that was kind of a read there. I didn't know for sure, but I did a read on her. So right here, I'm going to be in front of the window to confuse her a little bit in case she sees me. I could hear her here, but unfortunately I couldn't get enough time. If I had an add-on there, maybe I could have got to her in time. So right here, she's going to a corner. So you see, I had like you see, I'm placing myself in a position here where no matter what she does, I can see her going either left or right. You see right there, she goes right. I did not have to necessarily phase here. I could have just followed her, but I wanted to try phasing. So right here, she ran towards me. So that's why I kind of lost her, because she ran towards me, and because Spirit doesn't have a body block anymore when she's phasing, so she just went through me. This is also an important point, knowing your distance when lunging. Right there was really me just knowing the distance of the lunge. Another you see right here, she's expecting me to go follow her straight, but I'm gonna cut her off here, because already this is a read. I already reading in my head that she's gonna try to go around this structure, but she was probably expecting me to go, you know, behind her, but I kind of cut her off, so she was not expecting that. So right when I hit the Claudette, right here is kind of buggy, it doesn't let me hook. So when I was talking about the Claudette there, knowing the range of the lunge, you can hit them further away than it actually seems. If you time the distance properly. Right here, it was almost the max range hit when I got the Claudette there on the pallet. But the timing of when I started to lunge is what allowed me to hit her there. Because if I started to lunge any later than I did, the lunge, even though it would have reached, it would hit the pallet, you know. So I mean, it's kind of hard to explain, but hopefully from the visual you guys could get a clue. But timing, the lunge goes a lot further away than you imagine. So knowing that distance, you can get a lot more hits like I just did on that Claudette when she was vaulting the pallet. But visually, it probably seemed like I was not close enough to get that lunge to hit, but I actually was. So that's really my point, just knowing the distance you can go with your lunges. And yeah, just like that. I mean, the Mori kind of made it pretty easy, but the rest was really just spreading out the pressure. And yeah, guys, that's the Spirit game. You see right there, there's my ritual. I was also trying to do this Rift challenge here. And I hope you guys could learn something. The reason why I'm low rank right there, as you can see, I'm doing a lot of AFK playing, so I'm kind of losing some ranks. And also, I didn't play for like 3 weeks, so the rank got reset as well. But I actually enjoy it. It's kind of fun to be a low rank and shit on the high ranks, because they get 4K and they look at the end screen. They're like, what the fuck? I just got shit on by a rank 20. So I kind of enjoy that too. So, but I don't mean my rank anymore since the MMR system disregards rank now. But yeah, guys, that's the video. See you guys later. Take care.